Taurus, this is your daily tarot with Sky Sparrow. So you've been, I feel for a lot of you, purging a lot, moving into, I know last week's video, it was around like moving into new ways of being, really getting into more greater alignment with oneself. But as I tuned into the collective today, again, with the purging idea, I saw a dog like shaking itself off after it's wet, you know, and it's just wringing itself out, which funny enough, we're in the Aquarius full moon as I do this reading, and this Aquarius full moon is all about wringing ourselves out so we can get to our authentic self. So really feel like our Tauruses are very much in line with this full moon theme. But as I am going to press record right now on this video, there is a small black fly that will not stop like flying around the camera. And the feeling I feel to say to you is that you might need to act quickly soon, or things will start moving you faster. We'll see here. But what we're going to do is actually jump into a general collective reading for my Taurus gang. And the part 2 of this video, which will be timestamped below, is a love portion. Does not have to be romantic love, but it tends to focus a little bit on that, and it'll be, I said, time-stamped in the comments below for those finding any challenges in relationship or seeking any guidance in the aspects of love. So Spirit, what is a general message here as we get started? And I'm going to be clarifying, jumping in with the tarot right away here, but we have worth that's come out in this card. So bottom of the deck, acceptance. So acceptance to move yourself into the flow, and worthy. Oh my goodness. Like we really cannot, I'm going to confidently say this, we cannot manifest authentically from our heart if we don't feel that we're worthy of receiving. So I do feel that a lot of you are working on this right now, really standing in your self-worth and what you know, what you deserve, and what you truly believing that you are worthy of receiving the things that you want to receive in life. So that's beautiful. And if that's not at the top, something you're working on, Spirit is saying to give some thought around that, and maybe working on self-love, self-worth themes so that you can properly manifest moving forward. So we're just going to dive right in here, and pulling out what we're doing now is seeing what energies are currently surrounding you, Taurus. What I'm seeing here is the 8 of Swords in reverse. So this is actually, I love seeing that. I feel like you are freeing yourself from limitations. Another full moon theme here. Wow. There may have been a bit of a decision, or, juggling so many things in your life right now, but there's like this something, a passionate endeavor you might want to pursue, or an opportunity that may be now coming towards you because you are getting out of this 8 of Swords energy in reverse. Upright, it is self-limiting beliefs. You are pulling yourself out. You're showing yourself, hey, I'm not trapped. I'm not bound, and I can find 9 of Cups, self-fulfillment, feeling, again, there's that worthiness, but feeling that sense of self-love in your own right. Okay, this is so beautiful. What more, Spirit, do you want to say about this? I love seeing this 8 of Swords reverse. For many of you, if you resonate, I would love to know. Drop a comment in the comment section, or your favorite emoji. I love to connect with my viewers, but I'm just gonna see here, what is Spirit wanting to tell you more about this? Yeah, because you're coming out of, again, there was a choice point for a lot of you, and you're coming out of scarcity, lack, feeling abandoned, feeling left out, not being supported. I just heard. I feel like that is no more. Wow, I just got chills. This is the message. A lot of you have been feeling not supported. Could be in a loving relationship as well with the Lovers, but I'm also seeing that as a choice point. In the direction that you're choosing, you're saying, no, I'm worthy of more, and you are charging towards now your victory. This is success, victory, people who are around you to support you. Do you see everybody cheering him on there on the horse? So I see some beautiful things coming towards you. And now with this Page of Wands, I did mention a new opportunity, and the Page of Wands speaks all about that. And this is where you least expect it. So what I'm pulling here, this is for currently existing for you or about to manifest. But when you least expect it, after all of the inner work that you've done to level up in your own life, out of nowhere almost is going to be this new opportunity. But guess what? Underneath, it's Spirit is saying this is not just a a fluffy, short-lived opportunity. This is an opportunity you've waited and been working on perhaps for a long time, or waited for a long time, because it's coming with this Knight of Pentacles. This is not only do tarot readers say a solid offer, but this is long awaited, and it's been slow going. I want to say up until now, because I'm seeing these Wands energy. We had the Knight of Wands, and here's with the Fool card. The Fool card is, you know what this is telling me? So this is, however it resonates for you, either you have released a lot and purged, like I've said at the beginning of this message, you've purged things to allow you to take on this Fool's energy, which is now bringing in the manifestations a lot faster to you, or Spirit is calling you to do that. So however this resonates, it can be an affirmation or it can be an encouragement for you to do so, because I do see things opening up for you in a realm of something that really lights you up and sparks your interest. It's new and it's unexpected, and it's actually going to be more for the long term. It's going to be solid. It's not like fluffy, like I said. So Spirit, what is coming towards Taurus right now? Wow, lots of love around you. There could be a masculine, non-gender specific energy who is really grounded in their emotions. You could also resonate this as well, this energy of hey, I've been through a lot, I know who I am, but I have a lot to offer, and you know you are. Or there's also this masculine around you that could be assisting you. And I love how we have a King and Queen here with the Ten of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck, which could also be talking about, well, it does talk about long-term stability, but this indicates to me as well, for some of you in a really beautiful, grounded coupleship, partnership, the Ten of Pentacles. Again, I was just talking about this is leading for the long term. I saw that when I saw Knight of Pentacles. Now, Ten of Pentacles. Spirit is now confirming, saying, yeah, what she just said. It is for the long term, and it's going to build generational wealth. It's going to build that. I mean, we're talking like this is like buying a home and raising your children in it, if you like to do that. Kind of like leading towards the long-term vision of your life. So what more, Spirit, do you want to say about this Ten of Pentacles with this King and Queen here? Just going to let Spirit talk a little bit, because I tend to intuit so much when I'm doing readings. Is there anything more, Spirit, that I've not said that you would like to come through and share here for my collective of Taurus? Thank you. All right. So, wow. Wow. Okay. I'm going to tell you why I'm saying wow. It's fun being a tarot reader. You see things and it's like a flood of many things that I want to tell you. So the Ace of Wands, first of all, is like the ultimate affirmation of all of this Wands energy we've been seeing in this deck already, which is that spark of interest, that passionate opportunity coming forward that's going to lead you to victory. This is the ultimate affirmation of that as the Ace of Wands. This is like the new beginning and brand new beginning in this new endeavor. And that's the base of this next message, which is, I feel for many of you watching, I feel like there's like Spirit is applauding and encouraging you forward, cheering you on in that alignment of self. I feel like you've made decisions in the past that have been true for you. And maybe I feel for a lot of you, it was not easy. And I feel like it's almost like a reward that's coming in for you. You have stayed in integrity within yourself and in alignment with what is true for you in your heart and your knowing. Look at this, the Star card over the Chariot. The Star card is all about that alignment with the higher self, your divine essence, and rooted into this earthly space. So you are joining those two and you're in flow with your intuition, with your dreams. You're able to manifest, because this is the wish fulfillment card. I feel like very much in balance once again with your emotions. We saw that with the King of Cups. Over the Chariot, guess what? The Chariot is driven by his intuition. He does not drive the chariot with reins. He drives it with his very strong, clear, intuitive knowing, and that pulls his chariot forward. And yes, there were choice points here we can see in the Chariot card, but you have trusted and are trusting the flow. I just got chills again. Trust the flow, Taurus. You're on the right path. This is so freaking beautiful. Listen, if you watch any of my other videos, like it's not all sunshine and roses, but this reading is. It's beautiful. So I would love to top off with one more message here from our oracle cards. From Spirit. Is there anything else you wish to say to the Taurus gang? Because this is your weekly reading until next week. Is there anything else, Spirit, before we move on to the love reading? And I've loved having you here. If you've enjoyed this, subscribe. Hello, hit subscribe and come on back. The bell button will notify you when the next Taurus video is. There we are. And yeah, and we're going to move on to the love reading right after this. So Deepening, it says, look at that black cat. In the tarot, in the Queen of Wands card, the black cat, it just came to my mind to say is, before I go on, is being in touch with your shadow side. That means what I was saying earlier, having gone through your own inner spiritual transformation, leveling up. I do feel that is true, that you have become in touch with that and you're allowed to go deeper now into your path and your purpose. Let's read this card before I continue. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Wow. I really, really feel that this is very in line with this reading, as we were talking about going through the transformation and becoming truly in alignment with oneself so that we can manifest things of our purpose. And we no longer maybe long for those, maybe our dreams in the material world have shifted. So it's like our true old soul self is longing for, I want to say, like the juice, the meat and potatoes, if you will, of like what we came here for. So holy smokes, Taurus, that was gorgeous. If this is where we part before we go on to the love reading, please do hit that like button. I really appreciate you being here. Love all of my viewers. Say hello in the comments. I really do love to connect with you all, or would love to. And so what we're going to do now is move into this love reading. So Spirit, I like to, by the way, just do one cleansing breath here. This is for me, my energy. It takes a lot of energy to do these, so I'm just going to cleanse and tune in for our love reading. Okay. So I know last week we were talking in the realms of this love relationship of like drawing love to you or love back to you. But you know, it's not necessarily what the message will come out today. I know many of you resonated with that. Let's see what we have for those, you know, seeking guidance in that arena of love, maybe finding challenges in the department of love. Spirit, what would you like to start off this love reading with for my Tauruses? Okay, and then we're gonna dive right into the tarot. I always like to take, there it is, what pops, flies, and jumps, and we have romantic love. Wow, so some of you are moving towards or in a romantic connection. This is 34, which roots to 7, a very spiritual number. And the card Romantic Love says, the frequency of romantic love supports our experience to know ourselves through the reflection of a conscious lover. Ooh, mirrored reflections. I love that. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot for this reading. So this is obviously very much Spirit wants to say, I'm giving guidance for those in a romantic love situation. I follow Spirit. I'm very intuitive with my readings. So just sharing what Spirit's saying here. And it looks like that we're definitely moving away from a time of loss, but perhaps you haven't quite fully stepped out yet. We have the Two of Wands card, which shows her still kind of contemplating on her next steps forward after a time of, some turbulence, chaos, with the Six of Wands here, moving into calmer waters now, however, still carrying some of this sadness and grief. Excuse me, and I see that you are working on and working really diligently. I feel like maybe pouring a lot of energy into your earthly matters with this Eight of Pentacles. You've been working very steadily on whether it's like work or a passion project of some kind, just pouring your energy in that way. But I feel like there's a heart's longing here with this Two of Wands. I'm just gonna see what else, what is Spirit trying to say more so with that. So definitely, you are contemplating long-term stability. You are contemplating after, what could have been a really big shakeup or a tower moment is when, things were forced in a certain direction, maybe to end, maybe for, some heavy communication to come up. There was a shakeup that happened, but it was on purpose. And what it was, the purpose of this, shakeup that's happened here is to get you into a position of listening and to receive a new perspective, because I feel like what you are aiming for and longing for those of you watching in this romantic scenario, is this Four of Wands, Ten of Cups is all about this stability. For some of you wanting that higher level commitment, whether it's marriage or otherwise, moving in. The Ten of Cups is your ultimate happy home, happy family, love, fulfillment, feeling of love and fulfillment, okay? So I can see that this is exactly what you're contemplating, but I'm here to tell you that this was purposeful. You were supposed to go into this contemplation. If you went through a shakeup, this reading's for you, and I'm supposed to tell you that it was meant to happen, okay? So we have the Justice card. This is so beautiful, and I can't believe it. It's 3 major arcana. Sometimes this happens, not very often, I'll tell you. So major arcana, these are all of major arcanas, and that means that these are fated, destined energies, okay? This is where the universe kind of, or God, so to speak, steps in, the hand of God steps in and, orchestrates things in order to correct your path, or it's a certain stamped time in your path, all right? And with that, we're seeing things working in your favor. Even if you don't feel like it is right now, this Spirit wants to say this is a time of transformation. This is I was going to say rebirth, because I do feel like it's very congruent with your personal path and what's going on for you internally. The High Priestess here is someone who is really tuning in to what feels right for them. What is their higher self trying to say, okay? Because the Justice card is like, no, you know what? Truth and clarity is coming in. So let's dive a little bit deeper here, because transformation processes are not easy to go through. If this has been a struggle for you, my heart goes out to you. I know all too well how that goes. So yeah, I'm seeing here, oh my gosh, that is wild. Like, these 3 cards are like, I think almost in the same order as the general reading. Oh, wow. A new opportunity out of nowhere kind of thing after a time of juggling a lot. But again, the message here is with this brand new opportunity out of nowhere that is coming towards you, Spirit wants you to know it is coming with the clarity that you've gained from this time. So whether you're in it now or just coming through it, you will have the clarity you need. You will have the clarity to make the right choice, because there is a choice point happening here with the Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of variables that you're juggling, and it's like, yeah, there is a passionate underlying energy. There could be one of you in this relationship that's really wanting to work this out. For some, not all, you know, there's this energy that's charging back, that's, you know, wanting, or perhaps, again, there's that word, rebirth, wanting to come out. And you know what it is? It's transformation, though, whether or not that means for you particularly, it's, you know, out with the old and with the new, or if it's a rebirth of the connection. Spirit, is there anything you want to say about that? Perhaps, you know, anybody returning, or a Page of Cups, or this newness coming in with the clarity after this kind of an overwhelming time. I would say I'm kind of feeling like super burnt up with energy. I feel like there's been a lot of intensity around this situation. So here we're having more, no wonder I'm burning up. There's like Wands energy galore. Queen of Wands over the Six of Wands. Again, victory here. I did just talk about that black cat earlier, knowing who you are and being really honoring and loving yourself and coming from this place of self-worth. You are coming out on top. What, regardless of what happens here, is like Spirit saying, hey, regardless, stay in your power, in your strength. I really heard that power word. This is the Queen of Wands. She's very powerful. Okay, so let's see what else is coming towards this connection. Spirit, what else do you have for Taurus in terms of this love connection? What is coming towards this connection for those resonating? What can they expect? What guidance do you have in moving forward? Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Swords. Again, I'm feeling like this charging back energy. Somebody wanting to, you know, collaborate, build for the long term. Oh my gosh. And I didn't even see hiding underneath was the Two of Cups. This is definitely like a soulmate, soul bond, you know, connection. Really beautiful connection with a lot of love. I feel like it's been a lot of patience and work put into this. And with the Three of Cups, I just feel underneath that I feel like, again, same thing with the Six of Wands theme, is that you do have people around you supporting you, cheering you on in this situation. Lean on your friends if you're finding it difficult. You know, there could still be some communication coming that can, you know, be I don't know why I want to say like pointed communication with that Knight of Swords. But let's see what else. I'm kind of curious more about that Knight of Swords real quick, and then we'll kind of close out this with a relationship oracle card. And we have the Sun, a brand new beginning. I told you, someone's coming back, wanting newness, wanting fairness, wanting justice, wanting balance, wanting, you know, that equal give and take. With the Temperance card, another indication of being patient. Wow. Being patient with this process. I do feel like there is someone coming back with something real on their hearts. And I feel stemming from the beginning of this reading, you know, it could be one of you was like, hey, I this isn't, you know, I can't do this because I'm wanting something from the future, you know, something you see in the future that maybe they weren't so much in agreement with, but I feel like they're coming back saying, hey, no, I want us to work towards that. I want that with you. Oh, I just got chills when I said that. Somebody out there is like, baby, you're the one. I want that with you. Oh, I love that. And I'm like quite clairsentient as well. And I just got this super sweet, as you can hear in the tone of my voice. I just like, oh, that was so sweet. Okay. Let's see what Spirit wants to close out this reading with. This is my relationship oracle card deck. Okay, we got a flipper in here, and it is, wow, haven't we been just talking about this a ton with that High Priestess card we had? This is intuition, all right? So the energy of intuition supports our ability to conceive the subtle language of the realms beyond the three-dimensional reality. And didn't I say, Spirit's saying you're going through transformation, but you will have justice. Things are working out in your favor when you are paying attention to that intuition, all right? Because your soul self is guiding you. Trust it. Your soul self knows better than the ego self, okay? I kind of call it like my human heart and like my higher soul heart. It's like sometimes it's hard to override that ego heart, but your higher self does know better. And it's usually the path that you're kind of kicking and screaming to take or not sure about that in that way. But at any rate, okay, I'm going to close it out here. I am available for private readings. If you want to dive in deeper and get a little more detailed information, please hit that like button. It really helps my channel. It's a simple show of appreciation as well. And it helps get this video out to more people who need it. Yeah, I guess we'll just close there and we'll see you on the next video, Taurus. Bye.